dominate and come out on top against the Warriors. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. Take a look at the Warriors. Having relinquished home court advantage, Greg, they look to take it back with the win here in Game 3.
And we could look back on this game as the turning point for the series. It's still up in the air which team will get it.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. Pass to Podziemski. It's good from long range. Podziemski's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Warriors. And the Bucks with possession. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. And it's Prince in the corner. Prince the pass to Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Podziemski, defended by Trent. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Curry kicks to Butler. Shoots from the line. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Lillard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
In the world, but man, this guy is a great leader, lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Pass to Butler. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in, comes up empty down low.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Prince, the pass to Giannis. Here's Lillard. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. It's good. Podziemski's got 7 points in the game.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break. Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Prince. Butler at the elbow. Podziemski trying to break loose. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, do you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. from outside the arc. Butler can't get that one to fall. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's cold. Lillard shows the ball, pulls it back down. Free throw.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Different look here for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Moses Moody comes in for Butler. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Pajemski. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lillard hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lillard against Curry. Floats one up, and the layup is good.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Outside Jackson. Here's Kuzma. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Green. Jackson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Porter. And it's Sims into the 5, roaming the paint. The Bucks trail. Jackson passes to Green. Out to the right wing. Kuzma gets to Green. And it's Looney with the rebound. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Warriors with the rebound. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Curry. Drilled from 11 feet out. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Cloak loose. Trent passes to Prince. Back to Trent. 6 to shoot. Prince kicks to Trent. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Trace Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 5. Curry deciding where to go with it. Off target with his 3. Porter with it. Hopping on the board. Giannis dishes to Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's Curry outside. Prince grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
kicks to Porter. It's good. This game is all even. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Pass to Pajemski. Shoots the three. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And it's Pajemski in the corner. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moses Moody. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Curry. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With a whole new lineup now. Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. Outside, Green. And then Lillard slams it in.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Back to Pajemski. That 3 off the mark. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Green passes to Lillard. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Lillard's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. Butler way outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top, leading by just 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq? And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Hart.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Butler on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Butler against Jackson. Green with a screen for Butler. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lillard surveying the D. Over in the corner, Green. Lillard against Curry. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist from Green.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince comes in for Jackson. Trent's checked in for Green. And Porter subbed in for Lillard. Curry finds Payton. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Defensive foul, Brandon Pajinski.
And that one falls for Prince. Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Curry, good.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Prince kicks to Trent. Back to Prince. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Goes up, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Missed inside. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Here's Pajemski. And he banks in the layup. Pajemski's got 9.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Giannis drives in. And the dunk by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Curry from deep three-point land. And a miss there on the triple. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. Moody subbed in for Curry.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Giannis kicks to Trent. No good on the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The Warriors making a switch here. Spencer's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Damian Lillard's checked in for Porter. And Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Warriors leading by 4. Kuminga dishes to Butler. There's a good screen. Out left to the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Lillard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Coming from Milwaukee, Damian Lillard at the line for one.
12 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Spencer. Here's Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Lillard from outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 3. Live from and a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Quick shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns into a 3 at the other end, right? So let's just discern the difference between a great shot and a decent one. Let's get great shots.
LGA, something you hear coaches talk about often. Wanting his guys to take higher percentage shots.
A smart perspective. It's important that teams concentrate on taking the best shots possible.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks so much, David. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma to take the lead. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
The Warriors trail. Now Curry. And the 3 off target. And Lillard kicks to Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh my!
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Butler comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Gary Payton is checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Moody. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Jackson's checked in.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Curry with the steal. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Porter. Kuzma's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that thrust, showing how powerful he can be.
Porter with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jackson from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Butler against Kuzma. Now here's Butler. And is off. Good D by Lopez. Porter dishes to Lopez. Kuzma passes to Porter. Outside Jackson. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard finds Kuzma. There's Jackson with the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
Kuzma against Butler. Green with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Butler. And all around to win that time before dropping in.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses. Commanding the rock.
All by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Big root substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Giannis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jackson. And Trent subbed in for Kevin Porter. Lillard, count that one. Lillard's got 24 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Off the inbound pass. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Get a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, break to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Podziemski hits them both. And Milwaukee has possession. Lillard outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the guards.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 7.
If you see yourself on the big screen, welcome everyone. Let's hear it for you.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 7. Trent outside. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Golden State basketball.
And so the Bucks take the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, some early struggles, but what got you going?
I just trust myself. I just have confidence in myself. That's what my teammates want me to do. They want me to stay aggressive. They want me to make the right play.
Thank you for that, David. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long and good night, everyone.